sugar in their leaves in the spring and summertime last year. Before the leaves fall off, all that extra sugar goes back down the tree and is stored in the roots. So this is a sugar maple. This is a nori maple. It's not native, but you can tap them. Their sap is a little white, milky white in color, but you can make syrup from that. Your red maples, which most of you probably have, their shape is a little different. This has like three main points or lobes. Sugars have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main points or lobes. So you can do both of these. Okay?
But they did not have metal readily available. So they went out in nature and made nature. But one of the things that, and I need a volunteer, so you want to come on over? First we've got to make sure that it is the right width. So we're going to use this section. The tree forks here, so we're just going to concentrate here. So you want to help me hold the ruler up? And let's see, it's got to be at least 10 inches in diameter. So how many inches does the ruler go to? 12. So it is adequate for tapping, all right? And then in addition to that, if you don't have a ruler, you can also check by making sure that it's 31 centimeters around. Now this one's a little bit trickier because of that, the break in the bark there with the fork. But I'm going to hold it here. You want to walk around with that? And just walk that way. And just holler when you get to the end. So what number's on the end? 60. So we know this one's big enough too. So 31 or more. So this could actually handle more than one bucket. But because of the way it's forked, we're not sure about the health of it. So that's why we're sticking with just one bucket. Why is this on it? Any of the kids want to make a guess? I know, that's right. You're thinking the sap might just come down the side and get in. Oh, did you figure it out? Yeah, so let's slide this forward. Be careful, it's there's a spider right there. It's not a spider, but it's a little critter that is coming for the sap. Can you tell what it is? It's black. Ant. It's got 6 legs. Yeah. So the ants, which are up and down, there are insects in this tree all year long. And they are as interested in sap as we humans are and other birds are. So these guys are crawling on the spout, trying to get a little meal there. A yellow-bellied sapsucker. Has a little bit of a yellow belly on it. Our boiling chamber. We will collect some of this. So I'm going to need your help in just a minute, okay? You move that down on the boardwalk where it's nice and flat, and he's going to put that inside there. There we go. And then I'm going to ask you to hold the strainer. Okay.
Wow, look at that.
And we're going to pour some of the sap in here to take that. Catch some of that debris. And we will we'll stick the tree.
I know, seriously. Watch out for that bucket. You don't want to tip it.
Looks almost like a pterodactyl when it's flying through the woods. It's quite big. It's got a funny call too. But you can see it likes to open up these cavities, these openings, and if you can peek in there, you'll see it's quite hollow in there because it's a dead tree. But that's where it's going to raise its young. And then once the young fledge, they go off and they're living by themselves, then these holes are often abandoned. Dead tree. We're not going to try to tap into one of our living trees, just because. There you go. Hold all the way around. 1. You can go fast too. 2. Yeah. 3. 4. 5. Okay. 1. Oh, you got it. Okay. Yep.
Are you making your hold over there?
You're a pro at that. Okay.
Hiker, you want to try the drill? Take this over.
You guys go over here.
4, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic. Okay. Without. And take a little twig and move all that wood away. Kind of open it up. Now, the interesting thing is, what's the part that covers the tree? What's that called on the outside? The bark. And it's right underneath the bark that is what we call the cambium layer. That's the living part. Kind of the fish hook. And this is, oh good, it's dripping. You guys can come in and stick your finger. Go ahead, get a drip and taste it.
Here, I'll come with you.
But on this one, we just cut a slit and stuck the jug on, and this is what you can do at home if you want. You'll see there's a little ant who found its way inside. So it happens. There are some ants in there.
No, Mama, that's weird. It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah.
Mama, it doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like water.
Eva, what does it taste like?
Nothing. Mommy, I told you. It tastes like nothing.
I know. What's it taste like?
Nothing.
Water, right? It's just wet. And that's really what it's going to taste like. Now, what I'm going to do for the rest of you that might not be willing to go over there and.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't smart, was it? You don't want to waste good sap. I know. I feel like a critter. So, if anybody wants to stick their finger in there.
Tastes like water. Told you.
Not even cold.
Maybe I will. Anybody want to?
Why is there fire there? Fire? Can I touch the fire?
All right, guys. Here you are. You're taking a look at thousands of years of maple syrup technology. And the process hasn't really changed. The vehicles in which we put the sap has, but not the process. This is how Native Americans did it. And they would take a log and carve it out, burn the inside, because that way it wouldn't absorb water. Pour the sap in, heat rocks, put the rocks in, it cooled off, put more rocks in. So it was a constant process of heating rocks, putting new rocks in as those cooled.
Do a little bit of tasting here. We're basically going to determine, do we like the first taste or the second test? And there's going to be two types of syrup here. One is a store-bought syrup that's Aunt Jemima's. The other one is a maple syrup made, sold by Wegmans. And then I'll ask you, did you like your first taste first, or did you like your second taste the most? Ready?
Go ahead and put it right
Put it
in
in your
there.
mouth,
It's going
bud.
to give you a little drip.
Hold on to your spoons for both, okay?
Go.
You're not going to tell us. Figure it out. You're doing it.
You already got it? Who hasn't gotten that?
You want to lick it?
Okay.
Hiker, do you want some?
Okay, who's tried one already? You guys have? Here comes two.
Come on, we'll get to try another one, bud.
Thank you.
Hiker, over here. Now, hold it flat.
Who needs
Taste it.
two? Number 2 here. Excuse me.
Eva, which one was better? Eva, which one's better? Number 2 is better?
This is number one. Let me taste it. Nothing.
You tasted nothing. I know that.
So I said, go to the other area.
Okay, so has everybody tasted it? Did you like your first taste the best or the second taste the best?
Second.
First one was the maple syrup.
One is maple.
Yes.
The second one just tastes like butter.
Number 2.
Got that weird.
Number 2 tasted more maple.
And we also have some maple candy.
Pancakes. Now there is an additional activity for the kids.
Eva, wait here. Come here. You gotta get a bowl and a spoon or a fork.
Are you cutting in line? Did you guys like the syrup?
I like to, but it tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it just tasted like nothing. How about you, Eva? The candy was good, wasn't it?
And
Just pick it up and bite it.
and my tiny leg,
This is cut.
it was nothing
You
too.
want this one? Well, you want me to cut it?
Your candy didn't taste like anything either? It tastes like brown sugar to me.
Yes.